pairing for the offlane. It's not something that you want to spam, but it's pretty good versus the TA. So I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good here.
That's heroes of this tournament that I've been most rather expecting to do a little bit better, perhaps. Oh, nice timing on the stomp.
Gets it. Can't get off the illusory orb. As a result, has to go to the north instead as GPK gets caster cursed by syndereN at TI. My goodness, you are a strong young lad.
That's right.
He's been playing pretty normal stuff these days.
Yeah. You're maybe the only person who misses Slark support, but they do exist.
Yeah, Boston in the bot lane. Kataomi, double edge, and nice. Another Bramble finds his home. So 9 class with another kill to his name. And how good of a game is this for Kiritich on this Lifestealer, would you say? Like, how good are the matchups?
This is an early rotation. He
does
have rage, but
does have to pop it, but not really getting much HP. The TPs are coming, but the Hoofstomp finds him, and the Bushwhack's a little bit too late. Can they get some kills on the top of this? At the very least, no. So Boomboy's again suffering the consequences here.
Come in with rage, all of his spells kind of do nothing, but at the same time he can have that silence. The Centaur matchup's good. The TA matchup is pretty bad though, for the most part. You're going to buy Radiance, which will help, but
looks like they will find a kill onto the Centaur here. Kataomi though gets the kill, so no 5 HP bonus for Lifestealer. Is it still 5?
I thought it was 10.
Did they boost?
Farming something bigger, I think they would notice. Oh, there it is.
Got a roll in. Miero gonna get gone on, silence up, and yeah, first magnetize of the game should bring Miero to his knees, as no one claims him.
Nice and easy. Not ideal. That's a good point. Enigma took the tower top very early, but is trailing 2 full levels behind Enigma took the tower top very early, but is trailing 2 full levels behind Satanic's TA now. So that lane did not go according to plan in its entirety. I will get to Kalis a little bit of a snack there, GPK with the amp damage rune.
Theoretically, that could be enough to just do a skirmish here or there.
Yeah, I think that's the timing. They might even be waiting for that in general. Finding Ducalis again.
Yep, gets dusted up. Miero now level 8, so has caught up a bit. And GPK tries to come in for the snipe, but he is denied.
I mean, the items he's buying and the way they're actually playing. Overgrowth on the rage.
But the Overgrowth comes out into the Stampede. Hoofstomp to follow, and that's a dead Lifestealer. No one gets the credit for that one. As GPK looking to try to clean up a bit. The Illuminate coming out as well. Into the black hole, the first of the game. Only onto a solo target, but it's a very important one in no one.
Satanic went through the gate, and he's going back to farming. Well, he showed up in spirit.
GPK wants to continue the pressure, it seems. 9 class... a lot. Things like that happen.
I think you could make a case that the 2 best players in the world on the hero are in this series, and that's why you would have been my go-to to ban as the second pick team. But yeah, Boomboys obviously took the trade of Caudle for Trient.
Yep.
9 class
will be falling here.
So yeah, a little
both
bleeding
supports dead for Vision.
This happens.
That's going to coincide with the Radiance.
This feels like it happens in some Vision games where one of their support.
Ooh, I mean, sure. I guess BKB is still far away. So they're going to see the first Infest Bomb out of the game, and 9 class will be the recipient, which from Vision's perspective, as long as it doesn't bleed into more, this is A-okay with them to pop a full smoke gank.
Yeah.
Although Miero wants to continue on with the Lifestealer inside. Will pop out. Needs to get back to farming because the more time you're inside a teammate, the more time TA will be able to farm and expand her lead. I mean, look at the difference between...
Satanic beat himself in this game. Like, even if this were 50 Eidolons, which it isn't, this is still a pretty solid CS
Bushwhack. Do they actually have the damage here? Can they pop that refraction to stay alive and the Stampede to run away? And back into the jungle he goes. Meanwhile, bot, though... Oh, the coil misses. Noticed. Looks like he should be able to get some reinforcements in the form of the Dark Willow. Big damage coming out from Satanic, who actually joins the party. No more farming for him. Miero takes a tumble as a result, and now they're going to find Caudle. And because Satanic and company are here, they will likely go for the Tormentor after the fact. But first, they have Puck on the menu. Illusory Orb away, though. Might have to go for Kataomi instead. They'll settle for it regardless. 3 dead in favor of Vision. And this is going to be a...
Kiritich might walk into a trap, but he does see Willow first. Oh, they got the silence off.
Ew, he's in a lot of trouble now. He's going to get feared on top of that, and that is way too much damage for Kiritich. Find another connection onto the Squirrel, so Kata Omi, the second to fall for Boom Boys. This majorly in their advantage, although Boom Boys apparently want to try to contest.
There's no way you take this fight 3v5, surely.
And no buyback for the Lifestealer. They get the connection maybe onto the Treant Protector, blows him up. Notice in the meantime, the Black Hole coming out only under one. There's not going to be any follow-up, though. GPK gets off the coil, but the BKB now popped, and now the death of Miero. Into the silence now into GPK, the lone member of Boom Boys. They had all the confidence in the world, but...
I mean, I'm trying to imagine what world that fight is winnable for the Radiant. I just don't see it.
Actually going to get GPK. Eon Disc procs. Nice hoof stomp. Dodge the Meld Strike. Another phase shift into the double edge, into the silence. Effectively a team wipe. And Vision with a 10K lead at 24 minutes. This might not be a 50-minute game after all.
Why not?
Okay, just checking. For those that don't know, syndereN hit his head really hard today on the bus.
It wasn't great.
So if you have some user errors on his part, that is why.
It's generally how I enter a room. I just walk in. That's how I let people know that I've arrived. Oh my god. Miero will be
about to be three shots. Goodbye. Satanic is destroying this lobby right now.
He's killed some. I don't know how many. But surely Miero hasn't fed him like 50, right?
Yeah, unlikely. As they find the connection now, this time onto Keeper of the Light. Save. Gonna get a little bit of help, but needs a way more than that to get out of Satanic's grasp at this point of the game. 3 minutes still on the Aegis. Oh, Ducalis finds GPK, or is it the other way around? He's gonna use the coil. Now no one joining the party. He's gonna pop that Eon Disc. Looks like Ducalis will eventually fall shortly, but they're gonna try to turn this around on GPK. He's in a lot of trouble. Gets off the illusory orb onto the side. As no one trying to finish the job with one last right click. He does it. I was not expecting that death, especially considering GPK is one of the best, if not the best puck in the world right now. Very hard to gauge if he can kill somebody.
Miero will find a connection.
9 class, but the Black Hole comes out just before Miero dies, but is there going to be damage output here onto Satanic? No. He still will maintain the Aegis, gets the kill on Miero, and now the Black Hole is down. Pretty much nothing going the way of Boom Boys right now. Effectively across the map, that was a 2-for-1. This is absurd levels right now. 50 seconds on the Aegis, another tier 2 in his sights.
Noticed would love to go first here. He has the heart, so super tanky. And he's going to find an opening.
Yeah, the roll does miss, or does it? It hits a random Coddle on the sideline as Save will be the first to fall. Satanic being approached by Kiritich. He's just going to brush that off, though. As the Overgrowth cancel out by the Rage, but now the surround tactics, he has to go inside of a creep. That creep is swiftly taken care of, and now Kiritich will be falling as well. And guess whose Aegis is still up and running? That's right, it's Satanic. Pops the Eon Disc of GPK. It's a 3-for-0.
Can just blink in and solo kill a support with minimal, if any, counterplay. Oh, they found Keta.
They are going very deep right now. Hoof Stomp in the base, going to lead to another support kill. Satanic's Aegis gets him back to full HP now. And this is a pro. Talking about the dictionary?
Yes, my favorite book to read.
Wouldn't put it past you.
Miero has to be KP. Is he still going to live?
Meld Bash comes out. Goodbye. And now they go on to Kiritich, forcing out the Rage.
Pitifully poking the Earth Spirit back.
And they get the Glimmer off. Now the Hoof Stomp finding the Coddle, into the roll, into the death. And this should surely be it. No Enigma for 30 seconds. The Overgrowth comes out. They know the Black Hole was down anyway. Oh, sorry, it's not down, actually. So they do have the Black Hole with...
It looked like, okay, we're going to get maybe some close mid-game, but...
No, Eon Disc procs again. GPK gets Meld bashed. Illusory Orb, though. Oh, he actually gets Yules as well. Does get off the jaunt the last moment, but now the Stampede to try to close the gap. Runs right inside of him. They get the kill. That was a very ambitious TP.
Meantime, you hope Satanic doesn't fight back.
Yeah, maybe he'll go to farm when he sees the creep pop up. Roche Banner placed. Satanic gets the Meld Bash onto Kiritich. Notice jumps in with the Hoof Stomp onto one, into the roll, and they're going to get 2 kills off the back of that. The buyback comes out from the Hoodwink. Kiritich forced out, and that is
double Psyblade cleave off the trap there.
They did get the Roche Banner. Looking for a good angle now onto the Enigma Black Hole. Miero Have to do something now. There's the meld bash again. Kiritich already at half HP. Big roll in onto 2. They just delete both supports off the face of the map. And they just call it. There's the black hole we were waiting for, instantly canceled. And that's going to do it for game 1. VISON completely stomped.
Wow. That was super impressive. They felt like the game was going in a good direction. They waited for the right moment when every...
Gotcha.
I've seen Dragon Knight mids go for Dagon, so that's
quite a bit of heals on both sides, more so on the Boom Boy side though. As we see the first root of the game onto Ducalis, into the Firestorm. It looks like that's going to be the death of him. Pops a little bit extra HP coming his way. One more right click does do the job though, as Save will get first blood on the Keeper of the Light. This is awesome.
They are bullying them hard here. This is a full wave bebeing lost by Darkseer in his tower.
Yeah,
Kataomi, love this from him. He might die.
Kataomi gets vacuumed at the last moment. The Tombstone does
the
fall.
heal!
Gets the kill onto 9 class. 9 class now being pursued by the carry Necrophos. Kiritich, the Death Pulse not going to be there.
That's still...
just out of range, but damage was done.
It's what ifs in that game, to be honest. But of course, given the stakes... Oh, hang on. No way, right?
In some trouble. Gets off the Death Pulse.
No
Pops the Fairy Fire as well, as Save comes in at the last moment to help kill off 9 class.
No way indeed. Now they're both dead, maybe. He has a Reaper.
Does. Reaper sides with the Illuminate. It's enough. Beautifully done from Boom Boys.
That's huge.
Really needed a good start in this game after just the Ring of Health away. So
yep,
about
close.
600.
Oh, they're going to try to dive in, but...
Yep.
Low.
Got the BKBTP, as it were, with the Blade Fury.
It's the ultimate Nightfall hero. Weird he doesn't play much Jugger.
We have Fiend's Gate being applied here. Miro joins the party with the Firestorm, but the damage being done to Kiritich. A big kill from no one with that Magnetize. He will be traded. And you can see all the rotations coming in from Boom Boys as they almost get another as 9 class survives.
Oh, he even TP'd to the tower mid instead of base. So if there was any damage over time on him, he would have died.
Satanic. Not able to get the kill with the Blade Fury. Uses the Omni Slash, though, as GPK now here. Kills off the Healing Ward immediately, so Satanic going to be a bit... Thank you, syndereN.
All right, it's time for Battle Fury. 12 minutes. Not bad. I'm genuinely really surprised that VISON have the top 3 net worths here. I cannot believe Darkseer has overtaken Necrophos in this lane.
They being pursued, and the roll in from downtown. No one claims another. Has 3 charges on the urn.
Up 2K? Like pinpoint why.
That's why you're sitting where you're sitting.
Yep, okay.
Kiritich, this would be another huge kill. Oh my god, look at that damage. Just gets amplified by the Ghost Shroud. And this is before the Radiance. This is like incredible timing for VISON.
And they don't... Is he going to walk in just to be annoying? Oh! He's trying to bait him. Miero was paying attention. Tried to make him do all the hard work for him. But...
9 class. All right, he finally concedes away.
No. He is going to stay until he dies.
Oh, boy. Not another kill onto Kiritich. Pops the Ghost Shroud, but enough magic damage again. My goodness. Kataomi, though, in the Flesh Golem, doing a good amount of work against Notice as the rest of the reinforcements arrive via the Fiend's Gate. Rolling Thunder now applying to no one as well. He is completely surrounded, so likely to be yet another kill for Boom Boys. As the Radiance from the grave, it seems, is completed for Kiritich.
Crucial that they have Fiend's Gate in this situation. 9 class forced 2 heroes down bottom. Just still, like we talked about, going to be the Ags first. He also hasn't committed, to be fair. Might just be an idea pool.
And mid lane, no one. This is going to be the second Pit of Malice, maybe a third even, proccing. Nice kill.
Okay, deficit now for Kiritich in the head-to-head.
You say they don't have a way to cancel the Blade Fury TP, but you don't want to go Basher on Pango? No one leading the way. Oh no, Kiritich. Kataomi is shadowing him this time. The smoke pops. No one's going to run right into them. Immediately, Ghost Shroud is used as Satanic comes in with the Omni Slash, but it bounces the other side, but the roll-in is just in time for no one, so another death to the Necro's name as a big Rolling Thunder from GPK. Not a lot of damage follow-up quite yet, though, but the Pit of Malice being extremely annoying. There's the Illuminate into the Swashbuckle. GPK gets the kill onto Ducalis and Notice, so a double kill for him, but again, it's at the cost of the carry Necro.
Long-range Atos, yep.
To the pits. This is going to proc several times now. Ends up being a triple kill for GPK.
Jug one of the better carries to buy Scotty on as well, so understandable.
Yeah, Pit of Malice into the Atos, so triple root action. 9 class gets a little bit of help, but
Not enough.
not quick enough.
80%. So Scythe, you probably need to be like below 15% health to actually die.
Most likely is noticed. Does get outside the outskirts of the pit, but it's just too much damage. So Boomboy's getting the kills right now. No doubt.
Yeah.
Does it show it in order, though?
I don't know.
GPK finds himself Bambi.
This is a very slow kill, but
save it
eventually...
here, still not quite enough. Another shield crash expended
No,
to the eventual, death during TP. That would have been quite disgusting. Oh, Satanic. Satanic runs right into Kataomi. Inside the tombstone he goes. Blade Fury should be able to clean that up relatively well. Puts on the healing ward in addition. Looks like the Undying is Omega dead, as they actually find a connection onto the Necro as well. So Kiritich, yet another death.
I believe these were the first kills Satanic has been involved in the entire game. He's 1-0-1.
Yep, can't say I'm too surprised.
Looking for more. Omni Slash could be a problem.
It will. Omni Slash right on top of GPK, and he claims the kill. Satanic showing off that disperser. And his 9 class will get the track onto the Undying. And that's an insta-gib situation there for Satanic. Double kill into Roche.
Satanic now. As you mentioned, Disperser complete already on the way to his first ulti orb. Of course, I have Scotty. And
this series?
yeah, well, he's
Understandably so.
I mean, he's it's just beating the rest. What can I say?
GPK, he's going to show off that newly picked up Basher, so not as safe for Satanic now. He gets off the Omni Slash. It's a little bit too late. The Omni Slash is doing work, though, but they have the connection. They have the surround tactics. That's Aegis down. You can see the reinforcements for Vision quite a ways away. Rolling Thunder, nice timing from GPK. Reaper Scythe, it's enough. Down goes Satanic as no one shows up eventually. Gets off a big magnetize, but he is taking the brunt of the damage now as he burns to the ground from Miero and company. A couple of huge kill for Boom Boys.
I think Satanic didn't know there's a Basher in play. That this move is likely happening, especially because there's no objective on the map. There's no Tormentor and no Roche.
Save, spotted. Roll's not going to hit as a big Fiend's Gate comes out. And we'll see if they try to back up for P-Vision. No one pops the BKB. The Rolling Thunder right on top of the Bounty Hunter. His 9 class is certainly dead here. They're actually going to use the Reaper Scythe from Kiritich to claim him. And now the bigger kill onto No One. Caught in no man's land. Double kill for Kiritich. Great start to this fight for Boom Boys. I say start, it's also the end.
It's like a great online service.
All right, couple of big items.
Oh, they found Ducalis.
Yeah, Nullifier from GPK. He's dealing
tanky.
a lot, though. Ducalis is fine, as far as I can tell.
Oh, Omni Slash
onto the T-Ping GPK.
Oh!
Oh my God, he dies. His body ends up in the base, though.
For TPing, it doesn't matter, but...
Ducalis, can they kill him this time? The Atos finds its mark. This time, they should have the damage. Reaper Scythe ensures it. I say that. Not able to get the stack. Not that it matters that much. Notice he still wants to fight, apparently. Coming in with the Surge. Looking for the vacuum wall. Only onto one, but that's a Radiance illusion. As the Rolling Thunder now finds a different target in the form of the Bounty Hunter. So 2 supports dead for Vision.
Roche, he's going to be moving soon. And smoke on smoke action.
Indeed, here we go.
Ags picked up on No One is a big deal. He could kick this Necrophos well out of position.
Well,
Speaking of, though,
a Bounty Hunter, Kiritich, using that Reaper Scythe. So started out with a kill.
A good sight.
Oh, but the vac wall onto 2 heroes. The Omni Slash can be avoided a little bit thanks to the Yules. As Miero taking a ton of damage. Finally, Omni Slash ends. Has the Blade Fury out of the Pit of Malice as the Rolling Thunder from GPK comes through. Getting the Nullifier, but the BKB comes out now onto the Darkseer. Trying to get outside the outskirts of these pits. These several pits, in fact, from Miero. They do so eventually, but now No One completely surrounded, killed off. A lot expended from both sides.
That's a very crucial Yules from Miero to have there.
Eventually, but with Atos and all that, very annoying to deal with. Speaking of which, Ducalis attempting to go through the gate. Tempting again.
Keeps getting rooted.
Reaper Scythe for the road.
How many stacks is that? 5. Plus 0.4 seconds of Pit of Malice root doesn't sound like much, but when you consider they're happening perpetually, and that he now has an Octarine core, there's going to be pits everywhere. Finally, a track kill. This feels like it's been forever. When was their last kill?
That's a good thought. That's not true. Tier 5 Deso on anyone.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
And then Meteor Hammer. Or not Meteor Hammer, the Fallen Sky, rather.
4 Fallen Skies.
Queen's Gate, goodbye 9 class. 90.
Fight to swap it in to farm faster? I don't know. Oh, Miero, not the perfect target, though. He's really hard to go on.
Cookie, you say that. He's getting shredded. Completely destroyed. syndereN curses him again.
They can kill him in time before he gets Wind Waker BKB off. All right. He's waiting for the Yules or the Lotus to expire. They Lotus him again. Kiritich has to be aware of this.
Gets kicked. There's the Pit of Malice is coming out. Satanic looking for the good target for his Omni Slash. No one getting completely destroyed. Pops the BKB to try to survive. Death Pulse upon him, though he dies as a result. But now Satanic trying to focus on the big fat Miero. It's going to be the Aegis down and out, though. Buyback from no one. As GPK trying to work on the back line. The Roche banner is still up, though. And Satanic trying to get to the other side. Gets rolled on again. The TP out from GPK is successful.
Yeah. Satanic held his Omni Slash through all of that.
Yeah, you're right.
Chose not to spend it. Might have felt like he was going to get counterplayed too hard by the Wind Waker of Underlord. Like heroes that you love it against. Earth Spirit doesn't really care that much.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah, you'd think so. Ducalis.
Man, he is so tanky. Pops the Lotus as well. Trying to waste their time. The Fiend's Gate's going to be going down here pretty soon. They get the Reaper Scythe. Not even enough for the kill, but he does fall shortly after.
That's a gem. That was
Roche is up, and it's a big one. It's the juicy one. A lot of juice in that Roche.
Well, the cores are running out of slots to have Aegis in.
Kiritich gonna run into several heroes. Gets gone on right off the bat. The Omni Slash deletes him from the map. Has the buyback. They kill off the Undying as well. His innate proc set, and they kill off the Tombstone as well. As GPK focusing on the tankiest target imaginable in Ducalis. Gonna try to force this buyback onto the Kiritich Necrophos. That was super quick from Vision.
That's the perfect showcase of what I was talking about with late game Juggernaut. You just can't count it out. But I hard commit on him. They could just blink Petrify him and kick him out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or they could even just try to pull him with a grip. Maybe that's enough.
Ducalis gonna show himself. There's the roll in, the kick. Not there yet because of the Lotus. Ends up using the Wind Waker to try to survive. The Magnetize doing a lot of work. The Tombstone going to save the teammate for the time being. The Reaper Scythe comes out. Not enough for the kill outright. Big Decay coming out is noticed in that BKB. Looking for a target, but the Satanic is working on the buildings. No one. Will roll away to safety. That's a lot of circles on your map. And Ducalis will eat the cheese to survive. Getting surged away now. So they get the tower.
That's Refresher used from no one. They want to commit here. That was the Refresher shard. So he has another Magnetize.
And there's the Blade Fury. My goodness, these buildings get destroyed so fast from Satanic. A single Blade Fury is there. Can they get a kill? He's going to get reflected. The Omni Slash with that Lotus Orb. Going to completely nullify it. And now the Juggernaut is stuck in a horrific spot. Although the Undying is the one taking the brunt of the damage. Gets the Swift Slash. That's going to be enough for the kill. Satanic trying to finish it off on the Undying. Running into the tree line. Miero is there as well. The save at the last moment with the grab ally. But that's just the Aegis now. Coming back is the Juggernaut. Kiritich in the midst of all of this. They get the bash. Not enough for the kill though. Satanic able to Blade Fury away. The buildings are falling. Is the tier 2 still up in this bot lane as Enchantress caught off guard. Finally going to be enough damage for Boomboys to kill his singular hero. And Miero on the cover of the tier 2. This Magnetize is doing so much work right now. Satanic in the cover of his BKB, attempting to get out of dodge. Uses the Blade Fury. Vacuum wall just to try to buy some time. Satanic slowed to a crawl right now thanks to that Ghost Shroud. Getting onto the outskirts. Can he get away? Yes, the Blink Dagger is successful. Gets an Illusion Rune for his good work as well. 66 minutes in. Didn't realize that tier 2 was still up. As GPK gets hexed. Reflect won't matter because of the BKB. The damage coming out now from Ducalis to back him at the last moment. The Reaper Scythe is there to delete Notice, though. No buyback for him, but Kiritich is the one to go down to the right clicks of Satanic. He still maintains his buyback, though. So 2 members of Boom Boys on repeat. Ducalis gonna get the Deso stack. Okay, gets hexed. Rolling Thunder applied to him. He is super healthy right now as the pits come out from the air to try to control this. 30 seconds on the Necrophos. He's gonna have to buy back here pretty soon as the Omni Slash again being nullified to a high degree. They can just take out these buildings with the Blade Fury. Finally, Fortification comes out. Still no buyback on the Necrophos. 20 seconds. Finally, we'll use it. The Rolling Thunder, though, comes out from GPK. They kick out Satanic. He does have the Switch Slash, losing the mana, though, now nullified. Looking for the kill is Kiritich. Getting to the other side. The Mantis is gonna keep it alive. Miro trying to apply some more pressure. They get the kill onto the Bounty Hunter, but it's not nearly enough to turn this. And the buyback coming out now from the Bounty. Reaper Scythe doing absolutely nothing. It's double, in fact, will be enough to get the kill. But that is mega creep since the throne is completely exposed. Didn't even realize.
All right.
My goodness, Satanic with that blade. How much damage did he do to buildings while Blade Fury this game? That was awesome.
On all sides, and eventually they have to give in. What an insane game from Vision. You can see they're feeling themselves. That was a hard-fought win.